Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? Good day. It's day 27. We are back here like I promised you guys yesterday that we would be back today, and here we are. I'm really excited as usual to be doing this video. It's Thursday night, feeling like Friday night because it's date night for me. Yes, yes, yes. Meaning I'm not gonna stay too long on this live, so I hope you guys join in quickly, like quick, so that we can go quick. Welcome to all of you. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm still going to sleep late tonight, even if I'm tired now. Let me share the video. Let me sneeze. I want to sneeze. You're going to hear me sneeze now. No, it vanished. I'll wait for it to come back because I just took a hot shower and I'm not very covered now. So let me just wear my shirt. Okay. Let me share this video. Why is it taking so long to load? What's happening? I think I can. Let me see. Let me hear. Is it working? Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, welcome guys. Let me see who is here. Let's go to the comments. Yeah. Life with M is the first one to comment on YouTube. How are you? Hello, Mary. Hello, Susan. Vanessa. Cheryl in the building. Lucy. Karen. Susan. Sexy Fox. Joseph, you see my voice. I don't want to shout. People are upstairs sleeping and I don't want to shout because okay, wait. I hope you're not hearing the other phone. Okay, I don't want to shout. Welcome, Johan. I see you, Pamela. I see you, Smorgan's Coffee. Welcome, Smorgan's Coffee. We still have unfinished business, so Javante. Welcome. Who else? Neat one. Welcome to all of you. How are you? How have you been? And how are you guys enjoying the weather? How are you guys? I think Smorgan's Coffee already knows what my weather feels like now. It's not bad. Our weather here is not bad. It's just wait, I'm gonna put this other phone somewhere else. Okay, welcome. Let's do this quickly and then run away. 3 minutes, and I'm feeling like I've sat here for 30 minutes. Anyway, let's rush through this. Here is our status for today. Fundraising. For those that are new, we have been raising funds now for 27 days for a legal suit that is looking like a criminal case. Well, right now it is a criminal case because they manipulated their way to make it a criminal case. One of our colleagues, one of the bloggers that some of you know here, her name is Olufunke Affair, but she is known on Facebook as Angel's Empire, a blogger, an analyst. She has been doing her own research about an ongoing divorce saga, and she has been airing her views and giving her opinion about the things that she saw in the last 1-2 years. She saw the injustice against one person. She saw the madness and the bullying against co-bloggers and commenters, and she saw all the wrong that a sect of people were doing online, encouraged by the Obidi family. The Obidi family really sat there and put themselves, like I've said before, in that place of power, as if social media belongs to them. They will just sit there and give their fans and their bullies the instruction to go out there and give people woto woto. That's what they call it. Woto woto is like violence, online violence, cyber terrorism, more or less, on people who dare to air their views on a subject matter that is, that is trending, that is just viral online. And they have done this for so long. And Olufunke Afe was one of the people who was really throwing light on the intimidation that we saw online. Not only that, the manipulation that we saw from the Obidi family. And this was really a public divorce. And the divorce is not even over. The divorce itself is over. Signing the papers and finalizing is over. But the saga, the aftermath, is still very much alive because Cora Obidi, the female ex, doesn't want to let go. So every other week, she comes up with something that is linked to her ex so that everybody starts to talk all over again. She doesn't want it to end. So the saga is ongoing, it's trending, it's online, and so many people are talking about it. So I don't know why they kind of like put their eyes on Olufunke Afe and singled her out because they feel like she's an easy reach for them. She lives in Nigeria, just like most of the Obidis. They live in Nigeria, and they thought, okay, we're just going to go after this one, and maybe that would put fear in other bloggers that also are bold enough to just say their view on this matter. And it's crazy because a lot of bloggers only have what to say when you give them something to say. When you give them something to talk about, that's when they really come out to talk about what you have given them, what you've put online. You hardly see bloggers just wake up and start to make up stuff. Like they just go to bed at night and the next morning they wake up and say, okay, Cora Obidi went to Tokyo, for example. They don't do it. So this family has really monetized and exploited their traumatic past. Their history is really is appalling. They have told their own story, whether they lied, whether whatever. The truth of the matter is that they told their own story by themselves, and so many bloggers have analyzed their story, and they just want everybody to be on their side. They don't want you to critique them, which is insane because honestly, you cannot control what people do on their platforms. If you don't like it, you don't like the public scrutiny, you might as well shut down your page or just do only private videos for a selected or a controlled group of people. So, anyways, like I was saying at the beginning, they have managed to manipulate their way through to make this a criminal case. You would expect that if a family or an individual claims that a blogger is defaming their character, you would expect them to sue in a civil lawsuit, to go to defamation court. But in this case, they went to the police because they wanted to criminalize it. They wanted to use the police to oppress Olufunke. Olufunke is not the only blogger talking about this divorce and everybody involved. Kora's father is involved. Kora's brother-in-law, Cheetah, is involved. Kora's sister is involved. They are all involved and they all have a role to play. They have all done videos. They have all participated in the toxicity online, in the saga. They have all exploited the divorce saga, the divorce situation. So it's only natural that people will talk about or react to the things that they have come to say publicly. This was supposed to be a family thing, a family issue that they should have just logged indoors and dealt with privately. But it was their choice not to do that. It was their choice to make it a public spectacle for all. And yes, people jumped on it. But now they don't want to hear the other side of the coin. They don't just want people to expose them. I think that's the biggest fear. I don't think the biggest fear is people talking about them, because I mean they like the traffic. They have said, oh, well, thanks for talking about me. I'm selling more pots because you talk about me selling more bangolo. That is because she sells pots. I mean, the sister of Obidi, she sells pots, but we have seen those pots. They are just trashy cans. You know, like the cans of Coke, the cans of Fanta, Pepsi. You know those cans. You know the quality. That's what that pot. Those pots, similar quality. Very terrible. You know. Yeah, looking at them, you see them looking dented, chipped, color falling apart, just awful. You just don't want to cook with shit like that, in my opinion. You see pictures like that, you're like, no, my food is not going to go in there. We have several pictures. So they just are afraid to be exposed because they are liars. We have caught them in so many lies. And why we are different, why we stand out, why we are called bullies is because we do not lick ass. We are not licking their legs. We are not pacifying them like, oh, you guys are all that. Let me say it just a little bit. No, we just say it the way it is. We don't sugarcoat. So that's why they will look at us like, oh, look at those ones. But we really cannot be bothered. We do what we know is right. And just because we have called them in so many lies and we have called them out on their lies, because the reason they lie is to manipulate people, to make money off of people's gullibility. So when we voice out and we show them, hey, yesterday you said A, today, you were saying B just to cover up the mess of yesterday. Tomorrow, they would come back again and still say C. And we will bring out the video where they said A, bring out the second video where they said B, and bring out a third video. Today, you're saying C. Three different things. So when we scrutinize them, yes, it is embarrassing for them. Because when you lie, yes, you're going to be embarrassed when you are exposed. So that is what really has been going on. So they want to silence bloggers like us. Like they just want to continue to be able to manipulate people that are light-headed, um, shallow-minded. They just want to continue to have that control, manipulate them into thinking what they want them to think, not wanting them to know the real truth of the matter. Because financially, it's beneficial to them when people feel sorry for them, when people think they are the victim, they are poor, or they need help. It's beneficial for them financially. So it's very important for them, they think, to continue to put people under their control and lie and manipulate and deceive. And we here, we are like, no, you're not going to play this game, especially when you're doing it publicly. And not only that, you are destroying another human being. One way or the other, we are all natural humanitarians. We feel for other people. Not everybody has that part of them. But when we see injustice against one person, and we are like, all of you against one person, you're not even fighting this one person with the truth. You're just throwing words out, accusing this person, saying this person molested patients, poisoned this one, slept with the daughter. You're saying all these things, no evidence. But we are also seeing that you said one thing in your video about this person. You said another thing in your book about this same person. In your videos, you said he threw you out. In your book, you said he did not throw you out. He just told you that, okay, let's come to an agreement. You start to pay since you're here, and I am squatting with my friend. I can get another place. You can continue to stay here, but you'd have to maybe start paying. And you did not want to pay. So you decided to leave. You said it in your book, but you'd come on your video and claim that he threw you out. So those discrepancies we brought to light, and they don't like it because people started to see through them that these girls are just actresses, they are liars, they are deceivers. So that's where the problem is. It's not like, oh, you people are bullying the Obidis. No, you people are exposing the Obidis. You're showing people that the Obidis are liars, and the Obidis don't just want to, they don't want to be exposed any further. So yeah, they went to the police. please help us. So they are exposing our lies, or we are liars. No, they didn't tell the police they are liars. But there is too much evidence to show that these girls are just they are just girls that grew up in poverty, and Facebook is their Lord and Savior. Thank God for social media. They would have still been wallowing in poverty because they have nothing to offer in life, no skills, nothing. Their own, what they call talent. Like Korobidi believes she has talent, but her own talent cannot even put food on her table, meaning she has nothing to offer the world. Because if you really have talent that can benefit the world in whichever way, that talent, you can also monetize it and make a living off of it, just like so many other talented people out there. But her talent is rubbish, is doing nothing for her. But thank God for Facebook now that she is now abusing more or less, because she's using the heads of people that cannot think deep, that are not critical thinkers. She will just tell them something just to get them emotionally wrapped up, and they start to cry for her while she's there drinking alcohol somewhere, laughing at their comments. And she would come, and the next minute she's dancing and going naked and shaking her butt. And you're like, girl, you just finished crying 30 minutes ago. What's happening? And you made me cry, but look at you now, like nothing happened. So it's just the bipolar disorder. Um, so, anyways, that's where we are now. What they have done, going to the police to just intimidate and oppress. And that is, I'm just trying to, give you a summary, especially for the new people. I saw that, I got some new followers on Facebook, especially, just to give you guys an idea, just in case you're new. People that have been here for a while, they know the story, but the new ones might just not know who is Angel's Empire, who is Olufunke. Olufunke is a beautiful soul. She's a philanthropist. If you go to her channel on YouTube or her Facebook page, Angel's Empire Foundation, you'd see some of the amazing works that she has single-handedly done together with partners who she calls angels, people who donate to her foundation to reach out to the needy, to sick people, to children, and just people, people in the society that need that help. So we are also here together. We have been here for 27 days, standing in solidarity with her, because we cannot let this slide. We cannot let it happen. If you let this happen, maybe many more wrongs will. You cannot just let one happen. One is too much. One is too much. You cannot let certain people get away with things like this. That's just it. You can't, because if you let them get away with it, they would think they have won, not number one, and they would think they are in the right, that what they are doing is right, whereas they are the villains. It's just that we did not let them destroy lives as much as they would have, that they are now trying to see how they can use the police to work for them. That's just what this is all about. When they have lost control, the control they thought they had online, sending people to go attack families. We have seen families of bloggers bullied heavily online. We have all witnessed it, okay? They would go out there and report you to your place of work. We have seen them do that to bloggers. They would send letters, they would do crazy stuff, not remembering that this is social media. Madness is here. Let things happen online. You don't want anything nonsense to happen to you. Keep your story to yourself. But these people will take it that far into your private life. They would send messages to your husband, to your wife. They would say awful, terrible things about your children. The other day, they were bullying that blogger in the UK. They were calling her child obese. Have you people forgotten? I saw it. They even posted, yes, one of Nancy Ume's house girls posted a picture of that lady. They bullied that lady, body shamed her. That was not enough for them. They were not satisfied. So they progressed to that lady's child and started to post pictures of that child, calling that child bully. Then when people bully in revenge. When people bully Nancy Ume's children in revenge, you will start crying. Oh, look at what you are doing to Nancy Ume's child. You are calling her a penguin. If she walks like a penguin, she's maybe one of their relatives. She walks like a penguin and we have eyes to see. We are going to say, yes, she walks like somebody with feathers under her feet. So if you don't want Nancy Ume's children to be bullied, do not go and bully bloggers' children because of Nancy Ume and her family. Don't do it. Because what you cannot take, don't give it to another person. Nancy Ume's children they are not more important or more special than the children of that blogger. That blogger is also a human being. She also has blood flowing in her veins. You can't say, oh, it's okay for me to bully this blogger's daughter or son, but it's not okay for you to revenge and also bully Nancy's children back. Who are Nancy's children? How did she give birth to them? Okay, maybe she mixed blue liquid and yellow liquid in a test tube. Maybe. But if she carried those children in her womb for 9 months, and in your eyes, those children are special, then don't you dare touch another person's child or children just because you want to fight for them. And when they make it worse by clapping for you, calling your name and thanking you that you are a strong soldier and a fighter and a defender of their family, then they have already, how do you say it? They have already put themselves in problem. The moment they do that, they have already rendered themselves accomplices of bullying, because they are already collaborating with you, partnering with you, enabling you, encouraging you. You're feeling good that, oh, I'm doing a good thing. I'm bullying that blogger because of Nancy. And Nancy is telling me thank you. So I will just go ahead and bully the next blogger so that I can still get praised on Nancy's platform. Nancy, you have children. When they bully somebody's children because of you and you say thank you to them, your child will collect. Your children will collect, because your children they don't have 4 heads. Your children are not more special than other people's children. Gone are those days that people will say, oh, let it go, let it slide, I leave you to God. No, God will not come down from heaven to do the job. You will take care of yourself. You will protect your family, protect your children. If you don't want your child to be bullied, don't bully another person's child. And don't encourage your fans to go and bully people's children. Simple as ABC. So this is the madness that has been happening for over 2 years. And basically, they cannot take what they've been given. They cannot take what their fans have been doing to bloggers online, that they have opened their eyes and seen all these years, and they never condemned it. Never. They never said, guys, we understand you love us, we understand you want to fight for us, but this is our fight, this is our family. We want to take care of things internally. Please do not go about bullying innocent people because of us. They never did. Instead, they came out clapping for those fans, even bragging that, oh, my sister's fans will give you woto woto. Even Kora Obidi would come out and say, oh, I have an army. If you do anyhow, my army will knock you woto woto. So they were bragging about having bullies that are just there to just go about and bully people and tell you, shut up, don't ever talk about Cora. You shut up, don't ever talk about Nancy. Nancy's family is better than your family. Oh, really? Nancy's family is at the police station. All the bloggers, their parents and their families, they are chilling. Nancy's family, they are restless. They are restless because of their traumatic childhood, traumatic past. So just to, explain a bit, that's where we are. That's what more or less led to this tug of war between the Obidis now and Olufunke Afe, because they lost control. Those people that were working for them as slaves, they didn't even appreciate those people. They just felt like those people should be there to work. And if those people even try to question them, they would insult and kick them out like the dogs that they are. So eventually, when many bloggers started to fight back and push back, like, no, I will not accept this, then those people also started to withdraw because many of them started to get exposed. Example, Esther Ochoga, her identity came out. Many of them started to get exposed, and they also started to see the repercussion of their actions on top of the Obidi family, because many of them would hide under fake accounts. But when people would revenge, who will collect? You know how it goes, right? So they started to see that everything they did was counterproductive in the long run. Bloggers are here, bloggers will stay. Even if bloggers go, new bloggers will arise. So you want to fight bloggers for the rest of your lives. That means you're not ready for the social media job. You're making money online. You're selling your story to make money. And you want it to end there. Just make your money and enter house and nothing happens. Really? Really? You know, they said it's where people work that people have accidents. You know how they say that? Okay. So what we are saying now is that Olufunke Afe will not be a victim to the Obidis. The Obidis are the problem. They don't want bloggers. They can avoid bloggers by keeping their private matters private. But they made that choice by themselves to not keep their business private. Even the most sensitive part of their lives, they shared with social media because they thought that was trending. That would make more money. Oh, sensationalism. People would want to listen. Let's talk about it. Oh, Nancy's husband has a very high libido. I'm still looking for that video. I need it. She did that video in the period where I was taking I was busy with something in that period. So I was off for some days. And that was when she did that video. So I didn't even watch it. I didn't even analyze it. But I heard it from another blogger. The person played it when she was saying, but I didn't watch the real thing. So I don't have that video. If anybody has it, I need it. Where she said Cheta has a very high libido and she cannot satisfy Cheta. And Cheta had to cry to his mother, mommy's boy. He had to cry to his mother, and his mother started to advise her on how she can open her box under. That I even doubt she has a pekus under. I doubt. Me personally, I doubt. His mother started to teach her how to open her box for Cheta with a high libido. Things like that, these girls, these low lives, the way I see them as low lives, contentless individuals, no content. Stuff like that they brought online and told the media. What should we do for your husband if he has a very high libido? What were you expecting people to do for him? And your sister was dancing around him half naked. And he was having a hard on watching your sister shake her yash in front of him. And he was trying to control his manhood that was standing up. Online, on social media. And still you want people to keep quiet. It's impossible. Social media does not sleep. Social media does not keep quiet. Social media does not keep quiet. You don't want it to be talked about. You don't bring it. Simple arithmetic. But you want to bring it. You want to make money, but you don't want it to be talked about. Really? That will only happen in your dreams. So this thing you're doing now, let me tell you, you're wasting your time, wasting your money. But continue doing it because that money needs to be wasted. You're fulfilling destiny. What you're doing now, you are fulfilling destiny because your family needs to be disgraced more. The disgrace you people have brought upon your own family is not enough. It's like 50%. It has loaded for 50%. It needs to load into 95%. You have to fulfill destiny. That disgrace must be made permanent. It must be bigger, and that money you made by destroying other people must be wasted. That money must be wasted. So that is why we are here. And we are saying, while you are wasting your money, we will make sure that Olufunke Afe does not waste her money. While you are wasting your money, we will make sure Olufunke Afe will be putting her own money, her hard work, to good use. Because you, Nancy Ume, your sister, you're useless. Maybe you made your money in a very easy way. Just come out on social media and talk about your ex and your ex-in-law, Onyibo man. Talk about him, drag him, insult him, how he's from a family of traders, a family of farmers, a family of hairdressers, a family of nobodies. You are educated, but they are nothing, and blah, blah, blah. You people, that's how you made your money. Nancy, that is how you built your page. Remember? You remember how you told social media people that the Onyibo man, he feeds his children with junk, that you talk with them. Sometimes you just ask the child, Junie, what did you eat in your daddy's house? And the child will tell you. And oh my God, he feeds them with junk. They don't eat in his house very well. You've forgotten, Nancy. That's how you built your page. And you told us also that the Onyibo allegedly, you didn't even say allegedly, you said and you were sure that the Onyibo molested his patients. You said it, Nancy. You remember all those things, or you don't remember? No, you do remember. You also said and you claimed that you were sure that the Onyibo was selling the nudity of his 5-year-old daughter and his 2-year-old, then 2-year-old daughter for money, for peanuts, for dollars. You said people were paying him and he was selling their nakedness, his own children. And Cheta has a daughter, one daughter that Cheta has. How would you feel if someone came out tomorrow to say that Cheta is selling the nakedness of that your daughter with granite breast already growing, pin on her chest? How would you feel? Even your own friend, Nancy, the friend that you have visited in Belfast, said on live video that Oyinbo puts his manhood in the mouth of his then 6-month-old baby. The child wasn't even up to a year old when she said that. That person, you have visited that person more than twice in her house. Nancy, have you forgotten how you built your page? You built it on destroying another person's reputation. So if anybody wants to talk about, oh, police, please protect my reputation, they are damaging my business, you are the first one to be arrested. Nancy. Because everything you said, that's the height of defamation of character, because you didn't show proof. You said it with your mouth. No proof, no evidence. Just to tarnish one person's image. And so many other things you said about other people. So Nancy, now you want to run for the police to protect your image and the image of your business. Your business destroyed itself. People only told or said what they saw, but your business itself destroyed itself, and your sister destroyed your business. Your sister was advertising your own pangolo. You are selling pangolo on your own, and you put a sticker on your pangolo. You have the right to do so. You painted your pangolo, different colors of pangolo. You have the right to sell pangolo. If you poop and you put your poop in an aluminum foil and you sell it, you have the right to do so. If people choose to buy shit, it's their money, no problem. But now your sister started to advertise your pangolo, and people saw that, this thing that this girl is selling is pangolo. People said it. That's social media. Social media doesn't keep quiet. Social media will see something, they cannot shut up. They will talk. And you are not happy that they are talking. Then stop selling pangolo. Go and buy quality and sell quality. But if you say, oh no, quality is too much, quality is too expensive for me, Nigerians cannot afford quality products, then just accept that you are selling pangolo with your full chest, which you did actually. You said Nigerians cannot afford quality products. So you cannot afford to put all those extra layers of glass and all of those things that the top quality brands put on their pans. So you sell the low-grade Timio quality pots. That's what you sell. Accept it and everybody will rest. Why are you trying to fight what we are seeing? You are deceiving people and deceiving yourself. You also want us, the spectators, to be deceiving ourselves. It's not going to happen. And that's where you have a problem, because you expect us to deceive ourselves and deceive our people. You can continue deceiving your people, but some of us, the kind of people we have, they are quite critical. We deceive them, they will start looking at us with one left eye, even if they don't say it. So you now, you can continue destroying your reputation by lying. But we have integrity, and we don't want to spoil our name with lies. Because when we talk, we will show evidence. Nothing made up. But you are just mad. You're just upset. You should be upset at yourself. Because bloggers bought what you sold to them online. That's where we are. But you will not make a co-blogger your victim. You will look for that victim inside yourself, inside your home. Because you yourself sold yourself out. You and your sister sold your family out. Remember, you told us that your cheta, your so-called husband, is whether diabetic or something. Was it diabetic or asthmatic or whatever? I'm going to look for that video. You people, you don't have limit to what you can say, because in your mind, oh my God, let me say it. The worse, the better. Because when I say it, when it sounds bad, that's when the views will come, and that's where the money is. So you don't have any limit to what you guys bring online. You talk about their medical conditions. You talk about sex situation in the bedroom, what goes on in the bedroom, and all the other nonsense. No problem. Oh. We are not angry. I'm not angry. Oh. The more you say, the better for analysts and bloggers. But when people start to analyze and blog, why are you then angry? Why? You want to eat your cake and have it. We know how desperate you and your sister are for Facebook money, because nobody employed you and your entire family. You people are not employed. Apart from that, your elder sister. You know, I always say, I will not come and just maybe try to say things that are not correct just for me to sound good. I will say it the way it is. Your elder sister was employed. She was working at the chemist shop somewhere. She said she's a pharmacist, no problem. She was employed. But the rest of your family, none was employed. You were not employed. Kora Obidi, not employed. Cheta, not employed. Who else? None of you. But all of you came on social media and Facebook employed you. None of you had an income, proper income, like that you say, okay, this one is enough and well for me. You people saw Facebook, all of you entered. Finally, money for you people. The money you didn't grow up with, the money you could not make, even with the so-called education that you claim you acquired. You never could make that money. But the moment you saw Facebook, you started to do saga. You didn't even do something positive. You didn't even say, okay, I'm going to use this Facebook to show who I am as a person, to show that I have class and that I will keep the dignity of my family. I will make sure it stays intact. I will not sell my sister's divorce. No, you were the king of all bloggers. Before your sister dropped something, you would go live. You want to analyze your sister's video. Before the Oyinbo would say something, Nancy will already sit down on live video. Guys, I need to talk about this. You were a blogger automatically because you were monetizing all the videos. And you were making money and growing your page. So you leaked the milk. You leaked the honey. And now the repercussions, the aftermath of all of that, the side effect of doing it the wrong way has come. And now you want to blame another person. You want to blame the wrong person. You will blame yourself first. You will blame your father for giving you the kind of past that you have. Because if he hadn't given you that past, you would not have brought that past online. You would have brought a better past, a better childhood story. But he didn't give you a better childhood story. Your sister told us that when you were in secondary school, boys used to buy chocolate for you on Valentine's Day. We know how it goes on in Nigeria. Valentine's Day, if you are loose as a girl, that's when boys will take advantage of your small nyash in secondary school. They were buying you chocolate. Boys that are not working. Boys in school, young boys, teenagers. They were buying you chocolate in exchange for what, Nancy Ume? Obidi said, and I quote, boys in secondary school and their fathers, all of them, they were buying Nancy Ume chocolate. Nancy was the most popular girl in secondary school. Nancy in exchange for what? Just for free. All of them were just lining up to give you chocolate. Really? Really? You know that in Nigeria, we used to say something. Girls that are not ugly, or girls that are ugly, that are not good looking, you know what suffers? The ekpekus. Because they are not good looking. So they cannot do shakara. Shakara is like, they can't raise their shoulders. Like when boys start to toast them, they can't ignore. They can't say, oh no, I'm not interested. They can't do all of that. You know, good-looking girls will be selective. Like, I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to give you my number. No. You heard the story when Cheta asked for her number. Immediately, she gave him his phone. Her phone. Take, this is my number. Immediately. Desperate. Girls that are not good-looking. So all those stories that you people sold online, you would have to blame yourselves, both of you, and blame your father or your parents for giving you the kind of childhood that you got. You cannot blame bloggers. That's why this thing you're doing is a waste. You're even helping bloggers. You're giving bloggers things to talk about. You're giving bloggers more to analyze. And me, I still have impending topics to analyze. For example, the petition that you wrote. You put your father, you put your this, why didn't you put your mother? You put your late father-in-law that died last year. You put him in the petition. You put him, a man that died. How is he going to come and tell us whether we lied or it's really true what we said? How is that dead man going to come and talk? Okay, you people will call a ghost whisperer. Okay. There will be a ghost whisperer in court that will summon his spirit. Mr. O Nyema. Mr. Ogbonna. Then they will start to question his spirit because his name was in the petition. Who does that? A man that already died, buried. You people put his name in a petition just because of a blogger with 1,000 subscribers. Are you people not really losers? Did I lie when I said you people are losers? I didn't lie. You have to be a loser to be that desperate to just choke one blogger. And you fail because that blogger is not just one. That blogger is not just small and you can see it. So I'm not going to stay too long, like I said, because I have a date tonight. So I'm just going to round off now. We are doing good with our GoFundMe. Like you see here on your screen, we are at 39%. At least when I started this live video, we were at 39%. And really, I'm impressed. I'm happy with how far we have come. We have been talking about this story. I'm just giving you guys, I'm giving you everything in a nutshell because we are not coming here to analyze all these things that I've mentioned. There are videos that show evidence of everything that I've said, and many of you can also bear witness that yes, we heard her say this, or yes, we read it in her book. So why are they crying? Why? Nancy, are you selling pangolo or are you not selling pangolo? Are you selling shit pots or are you not? Don't we have pictures of your pots? We do. I'm not talking about the freshly painted pots from China. No. Because those pots that are freshly painted, you've not used them. You can just put them somewhere and they will look fresh and beautiful. But pots are meant to be used. But the moment you use a pot once and you can't wash it and you cannot even look at it anymore, you know you are selling pangolo, in my opinion. So you want to cry for my opinion? Enjoy yourself, be my guest. My opinion is when you buy a pot, and the moment you use it, you cannot even use that pot anymore. Unless you are a goat and you're not afraid to catch cancer. That is when you will see a pot chipping in the middle and you will still be using it. That means you are not respecting your life. Nancy, is that what you sell, or is that not what you sell? You have seen pictures, even from your own sister. So it's not like, oh, one hater went and bought my pot. So the hater must have done some terrible things to that pot to lie, to damage my business. No, your business is already damaged by the things you sell, the rubbish you sell. Yama yama cookware, my opinion. I don't need to buy it to know. I can see because I have eyes. I have seen the pictures and the videos. Radiation cookware. That's why you're crying. Really? Then you have a lot to cry about, honestly. Social media is not for everybody. You want to sell your market, If you can't take it, get out. Get out. Or don't choke your mouth in other people's business, because that divorce actually was not even your business to start with. I took a screenshot the other day of one of these Nigerian ladies that got divorced, appreciating her sister. When the divorce was hot, nobody saw her sister. Nobody heard her sister. But her sister was inside the house doing the work. And then once in a year, she would come out and say, when I was going through it, this sister was there. This sister. She would not even go into details as to what that sister did. That's a real sister. Not a sister looking after, oh my God, let me build my page. Hey, I'm at 10,000 followers now. Let me come out and do another video and talk about the Oyinbo. Hey, 15,000 followers. Hey, I just made $800. Let me come outside. Useless sister. It's not when you come and disgrace your younger sister more that you are a supportive sister. You don't have to prove your support for your younger sister by coming live. Your eldest sister didn't come live. Didn't she show support privately? But you are a goat and a user, Nancy. So you entered the saga. And you don't know that with saga, things come along saga. Me that I'm analyzing saga, yes, I also faced things. But sometimes you just have to chest it that, okay, part of the job. But you want to do saga, you want to make money, but you say you don't want to chest. You will cry, Taya, wallahi talai. You will cry. There's still more to cry about. Because you have made people cry, Nancy Ume. You have made people cry. You have lied against people, tarnished their image, defamed their character. On your page, you have done videos and made utterances that are damaging to their personality, to their reputation, to even their career. And now you want to cry? Like, seriously? Now you want to show that you have money? Be ready to spend money, Nancy Ume. Be ready to spend money. Then you will come and show if you have money more than over 200 people. We want to see that money. We want to see that money. Your house boy already hit his hand on his chest and said he is a rich man. Come and do competition against Americans spending dollars. Come and compete. Come and spend your naira. But you should remember that this is not the only time you will spend that money. No. Don't think, oh, it's just Funke. No. When you finish with Funke, you move on to the next and you'll be spending that money year in, year out. As the money is entering your account from your employer, Facebook PLC, Facebook Incorporation, your employer. Glory be to God for Facebook that employed you. Your life would have been even more miserable than your past, your childhood. My father worked in a bank, but he couldn't afford clothes for all 4 of his children. He could only afford clothes for one child. Why did he give birth to 4? My father is a banker, but he doesn't know anything about family planning. Oh, my mother was a nurse, but she didn't do family planning, and she cannot even buy clothes for all four children. So be ready to spend your money. No, don't even spend. Be ready to waste your money on nonsense. After you finish bullying people, now you want to go to the police. You should have gone to the police from the beginning. You should have gone to the police from the beginning. When you were dragging Oyinbo, you didn't go to the police. When your fans were bullying children and aged parents here on social media, even a lady from your state, Delta State, just because she's friends with the ex. Did you people bully her parents here? Tell me you didn't see all of that. Nancy, come and confess that, oh, I didn't see, oh, I didn't see. You did not really? Let God strike you there. If you want to lie that you didn't see them bully that girl's father, let God strike you. And that your chimpanzee or fantoni that you're carrying to police station up and down. It went viral, what you people were doing to people's parents. And you were there gloating, happy. Oh, I have soldiers, Koreans. You cannot have peace with everything you have done online, everything you have applauded, especially against innocent people. You see, people like me, I know the business I'm into. So many things I can chest, no problem. Do your worst. I can either ignore you or I give you woto heavily. But when you go for innocent people that have no business with this, your father did saga. And whoever does saga will see something inside saga. Everybody knows that. Your husband did saga. Even your children were reading comments from saga. But when you people go in search of people who are not doing saga, they don't even know what is happening on social media, minding their business. You go and look for them and you drag them to social media and you think you are going to have peace of mind, Nancy. You're a dreamer. You're never going to have peace of mind. Your restlessness will go from generation to generation because that money that you made destroying lives is the same money you invested to buy content baby and you are still joyless. Content baby looking like a grandmother. Content baby looking older than your first two children. How about that? Do you have peace? You can never have peace because you did not sow on a good soil. You did not sow on a good soil. You did not come with good intentions. You came to make money, damning the consequences, damning, not caring about who God dragged. And you want to just now relax and retire from saga and be enjoying, really? Karma comes in different forms. Karma is not always spiritual. Karma can also be physical. It can come through a blogger. You will be seeing the blogger every day. That's your karma. Every night you'll be hearing the voice of the blogger. You are waking up in the morning. The voice is echoing. That is a form of karma. In your next life, when something similar happens, you will tell yourself, guys, this is not my load. I am not carrying it. Then when you see people say they want to fight for you, you will say, please, that person you are fighting, did that person offend you? No. I'm the one having issues with that person. Leave that person alone. And if you want to fight that person, please fight that person for your sake. If that person has offended you, fight that person because of that offense. Please don't fight for me. You will be telling them. You will fight your battle. I know you will learn from this. You will learn. Because social media is not a playground and social media is not your father's compound. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. What you sow on social media, you reap even worse. Because you can sow one seed, you will be collecting 10 stones on your head. That's social media. You want to enjoy social media, do good. Mind your business, do your thing. Don't go about destroying people. You do that, whatever you see Don't run to the police and be shedding crocodile tears and then carrying your father up and down in the sun. That's even the worst. Is your father not supposed to be enjoying you people? No, I don't know what he's going through. He was dancing on social media, wasn't he? What happened? He's no more. He's, he's no more a dancer. Eh? Your father has given up his dancing career. Eh? He became a video vixen for his nudist of a daughter, the disgrace of the Obidi clan, dumped publicly by the ex, a chiropractor in LA, who told the world how she was sleeping around, even with pregnancy, according to him. That's the height. What happened to his dancing career? I want to know. I really am eager. He was cooking in the US, like sweating in the kitchen, cooking, doing content at his age. At his age. At his age. Because if he doesn't do content, how is he going to feed? How will his daughters feed? Thank you guys so much. Hold up. Okay, I'll round off now. Let me just go to our GoFundMe. So here we are. This is what we, at least from the last time that I checked it. But if you still want to donate, the link is on my Facebook page, everywhere on my Facebook page, and it is also on this video on YouTube. So if you go to the description box, you will find the link if you want to donate. And it's all about getting justice, making sure that injustice and corruption does not take the upper hand over a young lady's life. All she did was blog. Her name is Njoh. All she did was blog, and she has the right to do so. Freedom of speech allows her to talk about what she sees online. So that justice, by the grace of God, we are going to get it. And that's why we are raising funds. She will be arraigned next week, Tuesday. So all of you, with your support, you will be with her in court. You will stand with her in court. You might not be there physically, but your support is standing right there with her. And she's going to feel your support around her, that she's not there alone. You guys are her backbone. And she will come out triumphant. That's why it's essential and necessary that, we rally around her and make sure that she gets one of the best lawyers to do his job and show the judge that these girls are full of shit. They are nobodies who think they are they are people. They think they are something. They are nothing. They have told their own stories by themselves. Came out of nothing, grew up in the trenches, and now finally Facebook has shown them the light. Finally, they can make money. Finally. But you will not make a young lady who is just doing her own blogging, you will not make her your victim. Never. Not online. Not here where we are. We will not let it happen. So I want to thank all the amazing people who have donated so far. Right now, I'm checking the GoFundMe. We are at 7,818. So you see that some people have still donated while I'm live now. Let me see if I can see the names. Even when we were not live yesterday. Oh, I think yesterday, Vicky Thomas, yeah, I talked about that, donated $25. Anonymous donated $25. Sylvia donated $10 after I left the live video, or maybe I didn't see during the live. Angel AB donated again $25. Angel AB has been donating. This is not your first time. Thank you so much. Charmaine donated $50 48 minutes ago. Thank you so much. Charmaine also has donated so many times. Right now we have 234 donations, $7,818 donated so far. Our goal is $20,000, and that amount is not only to cover the legal expenses that are high. If you want to get the kind of lawyer that we have in mind, legal expenses are definitely high. Bail conditions need to be met so that she doesn't get locked up. If you don't meet bail conditions, they are going to keep you in custody. She doesn't deserve it because she did not kill somebody. She did not rob a bank. She did not. She blogged. And people are still blogging every day. So why should her own be different? Because of what? Did your father kill mosquitoes in the middle of the night, or he did not? He did. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah, so I was mentioning some of the things that the money would be used for. So it's not only for next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is the arraignment, but after Tuesday, there will be more appearances. Olufunke doesn't live in Lagos. Like as I've always said, she lives in Abuja. She would have to be traveling back and forth. And me personally, I don't like stress. And I wouldn't want another person to be going through stress for another human being who is actually a goat. No. If you, Nancy, want to go through stress, go ahead and do so. But another person should not be going through stress because you want to create stress based on your joyless life. You don't have peace in your life. You're not going to disrupt the peace in another person's life. So Olufunke would have to be traveling back and forth because there will be more appearances after next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, she would have to still travel to Lagos. But after then, there will still be other appearances in court at the Federal High Court in Lagos. She would have to stay in Lagos, accommodation, and then other costs. Nigeria and bureaucracy, everybody knows. You'd have to follow some processes. You'd have to pay, you have to get bills, you have to get receipts, and everything would be payment, paperwork. Before they will even give you receipts, you have to pay. After paying for the services, maybe they will say you should go to Alausa to get whatever, get this one. You pay for whatever the judge says you should pay. You will still pay to get the receipt, and they will still give you a receipt that you paid for the receipt so that you can present to the judge. Do you understand? So that's how crazy. So those kinds of things would have to be paid for. So we just put everything together into this sum of money, $20,000. Hopefully it's going to cover everything. And, this can just be done and dusted with. So I want to appreciate you all of you, those of you who have donated once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Some people have donated like 6 times already, if not more. God bless you. And if you have not been donated so far, you've not been able to donate so far, and you have been able to pray, God also will answer your prayers, and you are also appreciated. Please continue to pray that everything will go well by the grace of God. So again, I thank all of you. 39% of our goal reached. When we get to 50%, we are going to come together and agree on the step further, how to continue with our fundraising. And here, what you see here on your screen is a post by a lady. I've not had the time to really go through her profile, but what I saw when I briefly looked, she's an activist. I want to thank Patricia so much. Patricia she's not sleeping on this one. Like, thank you so much. And I still want to encourage us, continue to share this link, continue to tell someone the story, let them be aware So it's not only about raising funds, but also creating awareness. Let people know about the injustice by this Obidi family. The way Olufunke was even arrested the way she was arrested in the first place, it was just improper, in my opinion, and all the circumstances surrounding that arrest and how she was flown to Lagos to go answer a petition by one goat who thinks she's something, but at the end of the day, her nose is still big. All this nonsense you are doing, Nancy, will still not reduce the size of your nose. You still have to go through surgery to reduce that pregnancy nose. Oh, my nose got big because I got pregnant, and you are permanently pregnant, but you couldn't give birth to a child. God forgive me. But I'm not begging for God to forgive me because of you, but because of many women out there who might not be able to. But you are such a goat because you have to always lie for nonsense. Everybody knows that big noses run in your family. Why do you have to lie on pregnancy? And when you were doing that video, your child was almost 7 years old and you were saying your nose got big because of pregnancy. Pregnancy that you forgot about 7 years ago. Like, I don't know. You put sperm inside the nose or something. And they looked at your elder sister, big nose. It's not like I'm laughing at you people. Every family has something. They look everywhere, big nose running in the DNA. So why were you lying that it was pregnancy? Why? Your father also was pregnant? That's the kind of nonsense that you people have done on this social media. That people will be like, you guys, you're a joke. Like, how are you able to sit in front of the camera and say some certain nonsense? Oh, blessing, you're skinny. Well, yeah, I'm skinny because I got pregnant and then I couldn't eat when I was pregnant. I was not eating for like 7 months and I became skinny. Really? Well, blessing, you are no longer pregnant. Yeah, the skinniness refused to go. You're such a joke, Nancy. Enter house. When I think about things like that, I'm like, God, this one really takes herself seriously. So, anyways, guys, let me go now. Oh, thank you so much. Who did that? Thank you so much for $20. Let me check. Oh my God, thank you so much. So part of this gift will also go to the GoFundMe. But let me quickly check. I see a J, but I don't see the... am I going to see it? No. Don't worry, I'll see it. I'll see it now. I don't want to leave the comments area, so I'm trying to go through the back door. Let me see. Janice! Yes, Janice. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Thank you, Val. Thank you so much. Thank you. TG, oh my God. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's love their comments, guys. Help me like and love their comments if you can. Help me thank these people. Let me reply. I'm watching from my other channel. Let me reply while I'm live. Thank you. Where is Janice? God bless you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God will bless you richly. So, yeah, people are really spreading the word. And this lady, like I said, posted this or shared it earlier today and tagged all these remarkable people in Nigeria. The news will eventually get out there. They will know that this family are full of jack shit. And they bring their mess, their dirty laundry, they bring it online just for monetization purposes. And when they do it, they are no longer able to control what happens to their mess, and they want to start to intimidate people, intimidate bloggers. You cannot control bloggers. No, you cannot. Go and control your father in the house. You see this online online stage, this public stage where people are in their houses running their pages and doing their thing, you cannot control. No. If someone really makes up lies against your family, yes, you can go ahead and sue for defamation. Because, I mean, for someone to just wake up and make up things about you, but you cannot be suing people because they analyzed what you put online. Who does that? I don't know if you understand. You're not proud of your mess, the same mess you brought online because you sugar-coated it. You made it sound sweet. Oh, I went through therapy. My father was never there when I was abused. We went through abuse and my father did nothing. My mother did nothing. You would go to them and tell them that you just went through abuse and they will shut you up. They will blame you and say, why were you enduring the abuse? Your sister got raped and your father didn't do anything about it. So you told social media. You did. Oh, I went through therapy. Thank God I went through therapy. Your therapy did not work. You will go back. You will go back. It didn't work because you're still damaged. You still have so much hurt inside, buried inside. You're looking for who to frustrate. You are frustrated already. You don't have joy because of everything you went through in the hands of your unprotective father and mother that you told social media. But you made it sound like, no, there are some radical analysts online. Especially when we've seen the nonsense you have done against other people. Not only you and your bloggers that you encourage. We have seen the rubbish you did against innocent people. So there is no way we are going to join you to sugarcoat. You see Olivia, you see the one she's doing now. And she's showing you her shop and you think people are not seeing. People are seeing. But you see, some people just feel like, let's leave her. Let her enjoy herself. Let her do her thing. Because she's minding her business. The moment she will, for example, start to either bully people or the moment she will start encouraging her fans to bully people, you will see how people will start analyzing her matter. But they just see that, okay, she doesn't want her fans to bully people. She's telling her fans to stop. Did Cora Obidi ever tell her fans to stop? Even when her ex was saying, leave my ex-wife alone. Did Cora Obidi ever? Now you want to cry. You will cry. You will cry. Because you have given social media what will make you cry. You yourself, you gave social media. Nobody came to your house to bring out your mess, your dirty childhood. Is that the childhood you tell your children about? Oh, when I was 19 years old, my father used to come into my bedroom to kill mosquitoes. No, your bedroom to kill mosquitoes at the age of 19. That's the childhood you want to tell your father, your children. Oh, when you were younger, your parents couldn't afford clothes for all of you, 4 of you. They would only buy one and all of you had to share. You'd pass it on. You pass it down from one person to the other. Nyama nyama childhood. Blame yourself. We didn't come to your house to pull it out. You sold your birthright. That's a prodigal child. You sold your birthright for Facebook money. That's actually a bastard child who would sell the pride of their family for a pot of soup inside a bungalow pot. Enter house, all of you. Just enter, honestly. Because at this point, you're just trying to save face. You've already destroyed that name. Obidi, curse, bad luck, bad news. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me go enjoy myself on this Thursday that feels like Friday. I'll be back here tomorrow. We're going to continue to stand against injustice because we will not let it thrive. No. Nancy, it will not stand though. This one that you did, biggest mistake of your life. It will not stand. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow by the grace of God. Oh. Cassandra, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys are spoiling me today. That is more for our GoFundMe. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. God bless you. All right, guys, have a good evening. Continue to share the link, please. Send it out. And justice for Angel. I love you all. God bless you richly. Please continue to pray as well. Thank you to all the donors. You guys are making this dream feel like, actually, this is reality, but it's like a dream come true. When your dream comes true, it becomes your reality. This is what we dreamt for, and this is what is happening. Thank you guys so much for making it happen. We are almost at $10,000. Can you just imagine that? God will bless all of you. Every single finger that put money into this box, every single lip that prayed, that said a prayer for this cause, God will answer your prayers. God will bless you. You will go from glory to glory. You will never lack. You will never beg. In Jesus' name. I love you all. Have a good night. Bye.